Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So, I'm in a bit of a position. I feel kind of stuck right now. So I'm 26 years old, Dave. I graduated from a pretty expensive school in 2020, right in the height of COVID. So, and I was actually supposed to get an internship from that school that was actually taken away from me because they changed management and cut the program. So it hasn't been the most stable financial runway for me for a while. At the current time that I'm in right now, for the last couple of years, I've been really struggling with finding a job with my degree. I was a double major. I worked hard when I was in college. I got a marketing degree and a management degree. However, I didn't get a whole lot of real practical experience, unfortunately. That's what I was hoping the internship would provide for me. And I have like almost $100,000 in student loan debt. And I've been trying to pay him back. I just finished baby step 1, so I'm trying to do what I can. However, trying to be frugal as possible is not really, it's going to be quite some time before I'm able to actually be able to be debt free. And I didn't know what the best solution would be. My expenses, I try to lower as many of them as I can, but at the time, I wish I could save more and pay these off quicker, but I'm just in a position where a lot of my coworkers, which I don't really need the degree that I have to be in the job that I'm in. So a lot of my coworkers are saving $500, $600, or just have that much money to play with. And then next month, my loans actually increase.
My coworker has hair and I don't, but it really doesn't affect me. Okay.
What
your coworker does, who gives a crap?
If I compared myself to Dave, I'd be really screwed.
Who gives a crap about your coworkers? Nobody. What do you make?
Yeah. I make about just under $40,000 a year right now.
What are you doing?
So I'm a leasing consultant for a property management company right now.
Okay.
Because I know real estate is that's definitely one of the things I want to get into, but my credit was crap and I had to fix that. So
why not find an entry-level marketing job making 40 or 45 or 50?
Or entry-level marketing job making 50 or 60?
Well, I made the most that I ever made was probably a little bit over 45, and that was when I was selling cars, but I did not like that position really.
But why aren't you pursuing marketing jobs?
I have, but a lot of them want experience with like digital marketing and stuff like that, and
that's why you go entry level. When I started here at Ramsey, I was entry level.
You were an intern.
I was an intern.
Yeah.
And then I got a temp job, and that turned into a full-time job, and I feel like you haven't applied yourself enough to actually find that entry-level marketing job, and I don't know why that is. Over 4 years, it feels like you've just chased whatever would provide money ASAP, and it's been something you don't really enjoy doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth, yeah.
And nothing you've described follows the career path that you studied for.
Yeah.
You didn't study to be a car salesman, and you didn't study to lease apartments.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
So the marketing is a faster path to income, and it's what you studied for. Assuming you get into it, enjoy it, and want to pursue that, it's a wonderful degree field. I mean, it should open up. It's a broad enough category. It ought to open up a whole lot of things for you. But I think what you've discovered, just listening to the language that you're using, is that this thing called success is harder than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's out here in the real world, you get bruised and beat. And
especially when you follow a curriculum for a very long time and then you get into the real world and you're like, okay, what's next? I mean, it's been tough.
Well, you were lied to when they told you that getting the degree was going to make it easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it easy. It just puts a tool in your belt. You just have a big old hammer, but buddy, you got to get calluses swinging the hammer at the nail. And that's the hard part. I mean, it is, and so what I'm going to encourage you to do as the old guy in the room is to persevere and really lean into this and go, okay, I'm going to lay out a 5-year game plan where I'm making $150,000 a year as a world-class marketer 5 years from now. And that means I'm going to have to enter into a field that's going to take me there. I'm probably going to have to learn some digital skills. If you're going to do marketing in today's world, you have to be able to spell digital. I mean, when I was doing this, when I started this company, the internet had not been invented, but I'm a good digital marketer now. And I'm 63 years old. I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I have short arms. I mean, come on. And so it's, you've got to be able to adapt and lean into what the trends are. And today that means even, you know what this old guy's learning? I'm learning about things like called AI, and you do too, man. You're no different. Because I'll get my butt kicked out here in the marketplace if I don't learn the language and the vernacular and the nuance of the new ways of looking at things. I didn't know what a conversion rate was. I didn't know, that anyway, I'm not. There's no reason to sit here and teach a digital marketing class. But yeah, thank you, George. Yeah,
well, as a guy who's been in,
but it's true. I sit in these meetings and I'm the dumbest guy in the room.
Well, even when I did,
but at least I'm at least as the CEO, I'm at least going to learn enough of it to lead this place. Because if we don't lead Ramsey into a digital world, we're screwed.
Yeah,
we can't operate on analog. So you're the same way, Nate. Your career is digital, man. If you're going to sell stuff, guess where people buy it? Freaking internet, man. And you got to deal with the monsters called Google and Facebook and all of their greed and misbehavior. And you got to deal with them, and you got to handle it, and you got to work your way, learn about ROAS, and you got to learn about whole new ways of doing things and pull in other people so get out there, man. Don't just kick back and rent apartments and whine about not getting out of debt and I feel like I'm stuck. Roll up your dadgum sleeves and get after it here.
I'm going to send you a copy of my book, Breaking Free from Broke, Nate. I walk through exactly what you just laid out. You fell for the trap. You fell for the lies. What now? And that book's going to help you do just that. But the key here is margin. You got to spend less and make more. You've done a lot to spend less. It's time to make more. That's the next step.
Yeah, you're not making any money, and it's killing you. And you're hanging out with people that aren't making any money and feel like they're winning. That's hilarious. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.